సుస్వాగతం. Some of you have been wanting to ask some questions. So I request all of them to write questions. Write the question and pass on. And we'll try to answer those questions. We have a very interesting development in Aragadhama. We had a few patients who were deaf and dumb. So the challenge was how to teach them. So Srimati Asha taught one of our yoga therapists to use the sign language to teach her. And Malika has picked up that sign language, and all the practices Asha and her husband are able to perform, though they cannot hear, they cannot speak. Through the sign language they are able to do that. We are very fascinated to see the practice in cyclic meditation, understanding some of the lectures in Aragadhama being understood by them because of the sign language that Malika is giving. So I thought it was a very, very interesting development. Many of the yoga therapists who want to learn the sign language to help such patients are most welcome. And Malika has come forward to teach all those people who want to learn this sign language. Most of us see that in the television when the news is going on, there is sign language going on there. An additional facility for the people who cannot hear, who cannot talk. Thank you, Malika, for your offer. I am sure many of the yoga therapists will come to learn this new technique of sign language to teach yoga, a new development in Aragadhama. We have been trying to understand how every action can be converted into a yoga. Karma yoga alone can reach into highest perfection. Moksha is the theme. Whether it is Jnana Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, 4 streams, they all lead to the same goal. That goal is freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from all miseries, tensions, stresses, diseases and bondages. We are seeing. So in Karma Yoga, we have been seeing as to how we perform action depends on our basic personality traits, tamas, rajas and sattva. Looking at how we act, how we respond by introspection, we should be able to make up how much of tamas is there, how much rajas is there, how much is sattva is there, or which is my predominant character, whether it is rajas, sattva or tamas. Having recognized that, then we have to start moving from tamas to rajas, rajas to sattva. Promoting sattva, controlling the rajas and shattering the tamas is all. Then comes the region of subtle conflicts. Many times, many years back, I used to have a big conflict. See people who have dedicated themselves and doing very good work, spending all their life for the good of the society, good of the nation and good of the people around. They are full-time workers, say Gayatri Parivar or RSS or many other NGOs which are there. They all, many of them suffer from diabetes, suffer from hypertension, had a heart attack. Many of them had Parkinson, many of them had the paralysis, all types of different ailments. So it looks that God is very, very partial. Those people who do not do any of these things and cut others, beat others, terrorize others, hurt people, they are living happily. But these people who are doing all good things, they are suffering and suffering. Is it right on the part of God to punish these people and not punish the other people? These are questions that come in the minds of anybody who is thinking. Why the good people should suffer? Why the people who are doing noble activities in sattva should suffer at all? Where the people who are not good should enjoy? This is the question that comes. So it is here that the region of conflicts start arising. This is one of the... Similarly, we get the conflict about the very purpose of life. And conflict between ethics and one ethics and another ethics. Ahimsa versus Satya. One duty and another duty. Duty for the nation, duty for the parents. And questioning the very basis of ethics and morality. That's what is happening in the United States, where the youngsters are very brilliant, very sharp, very intelligent, dynamic. And they start asking questions as to why we should follow the 10 Commandments. Why this imposition of ethics and morality on us? We should be free birds. Similarly, in our country also, many youngsters who have started raising high in their understanding, their sharpness and brilliance, they start asking questions. Why imposition of this duty? What is the meaning of this duty? We should be all free. And the question, meaning of this life itself. Two main granthas came up in our country to answer these questions. In the form of the Vishada of Arjuna, Arjuna Vishada Yoga. That Vishada made him to grow to the higher heights. We have all these secrets unraveled in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, as you know, it is some substance of all Upanishads. Sarva Upanishadaha Sarasangraha Bhutavayam Grantaha, as Shankaracharya puts it. The other great book that came up is Yoga Vasishta. Yoga Vasishta came to answer the fundamental question of Sri Rama. Sri Rama at the age of 16 got into this very depth question. What is the meaning of this life? We all take birth, we grow, we get educated, maybe we perform our duties and get a job and get married, produce children and become old. One day we are going to die. Is it all to life? As a royal prince, I am going to tomorrow rule this kingdom and get married, I will have children and others, and then one day I am going to die. Is it all to life? What is the real meaning of this life? And he starts analyzing how miserable this life is. That today a person is there very, very close to us, he is no more there tomorrow because he dies in a big accident. And the Vruddhapya, the old age is so horrible. All types of different problems, geriatric problems coming one after them. So, when such things happen, what is the meaning of this life? So both these conflicts made Arjuna and Rama. Arjuna could not stand up in the chariot, he comes down and his Gandiva comes down. He says, Krishna, no more I can stand even. Gandivam sansate hastat tatchaiva paridhakyate nachishyatnomyavastatum bhavati vachame manaha. My mind is full of confusion. I do not know what is to be done, what is not to be done. One side, my love and respect for the elders, my own teacher, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, and Bhishma, the greatest of the Gnanis on that side. How can I throw my arrow and inflict pain on them? No, my heart beats with compassion. And my mind is telling, no, don't do this, get away to the Himalayas, forget about this, don't be greedy of the kingdom. But my other mind is telling, no, you are a warrior, you are a Kshatriya, you have to perform your duty. Whoever comes in front, you should do this thing, you must perform your duty. And if I perform my duty, either I am going to win, I am going to lose. If I lose, I will reach the Swarga. As Krishna says, Hatava prapsasi Swargam, Jitva va bhukshase mahim. Therefore I have to perform my duty. On this side, love and compassion, magnanimity, renunciation, which is better of the two? Bhagavad Gita came up. To answer Rama's question, came up Yoga Vasishta. What are those secrets which can resolve such conflicts is the question that is taken up here. We saw the first secret is to understand that there is the akarma to be added on. We must understand that our life is not merely karma and vikarma, good action and bad action, good action and special action. But there is the dimension of akarma, silence, non-action. Understand non-action as part of the life. Because non-action gives us very good rest. Nice sleep in the night, morning you are so fresh and agile. And if you don't get the sleep, you are all disturbed. So akarma is a process of charging. So give prominence to relaxation, good rest and good sleep, deep relaxation. Don't neglect it. The first secret that we saw. Then comes the second secret which we saw yesterday is attune to that silence, attune to that inner silence, do all activities. That is the thing that we saw. The dancing girl, the pot on her head, dancing to the tune of the music. Where is her attention? Her attention is always on the pot. The pot should not fall down. And she may be bending to the left, right, all these things may be happening, but she will always keep that awareness, that silence. And this is the example she saw. Inner awareness and outside activity. That's the famous Munkate Manakaga thing which we saw. You have to work with two layers of the mind. Normally, up to the Rajastava or Sattva level, your entire mind is involved in action. But now, once you reach the Karma Yoga level, then you work with a mind which has two layers, recognizing the two layers of the mind. Inside layer of the mind always in silence, and outer layer of the mind involved in activity. You may be reading, you may be talking, you may be walking, drinking, doing any activity outside. But inside, you must have that purity, you must have that silence, you must have that blissful awareness. Action in relaxation, as it is said. Then, we go to the third secret today. Karmanya karmaya pashyet. Akarmani cha karmayaha. Sabuddhiman manusyeshu. Sayukta kritsna karma krita. As I said, this is the most difficult shloka to understand in Bhagavad Gita. It looks very illogical. It looks funny. What is the meaning of this? One who sees non-action in action and one who sees action in non-action is the wise, is the accomplished. He transcends all karma, you see. Normally, either we are doing action or we are not doing action. Either you are awake or you are sleeping. Now, Krishna is telling, you must see non-action in action. And you must see action in non-action. It's something like saying, one who sees the darkness in light and light in darkness is the wise. Exactly the same thing is told in the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Yanisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagrati sayami. Yasyam jagrati bhutani sanisha pashyato muni. One who sees light in darkness, one who sees darkness in light is a wise man. How can you understand this? How is it possible? This is where the secret starts coming up. यह बहुत क्लिष्ट श्लोक है. भगवद गीता में ऐसा 3-4 बहुत संक्लिष्ट श्लोक है. इसको समझ लिया तो आपका गीता का पूरा से पूरा समझदारी हो जाता है. देखिए क्या बोल रहे हैं कृष्ण का. इधर काम कर सकते हैं, नहीं काम करते हैं. आप काम कर रहे हैं, नहीं तो आप चुप बैठे हैं, या मन काम कर रहा है, नींद में चला गया है. इसके बदले में कृष्ण बोल रहा है, काम करने के समय में अकर्म में रहना, अकर्म को देखते जाना, अकर्म का ज्ञान रहना. दूसरा क्या बोल रहा है, जब काम नहीं कर रहे उस समय अंदर जो काम हो रहा है उसको देखना. ये कैसा हो सकता है? ये इसका विशेष है. कर्मणि अकर्मा. We take some example. Like I just mentioned. One who sees akarma, that is non-action, in action. I give the example of the train. The villagers were traveling in the train, and we were also traveling at that time from Kanyakumari to Nagarkoil. And one of the villagers was so excited. He was looking at the window and look here, look here, look here. He was shouting. Then everybody saw what? All trees have started running so fast. Running, running, running. I have never seen trees running. No, he said. We are also seeing, we are also recording that trees are moving. But what is our understanding? What is our inner perception? Trees are not moving. Train is moving. Similarly, the sun going round the earth. No? Science understood it. Not the sun that goes around it, the earth moves. No? So, in the action of the sun, when you are seeing the sun moving out like this, you are seeing akarma. Akarma of the sun. That's the secret. So when the mind is wandering, when the mind is acting, you must understand there is something within you, it is not acting. That is our silence set. Then we come to the second one, non-action. Action in non-action. Karmani akarma. That is the third secret. Now you are doing action. Then you are seeing akarma. That we saw. But in akarma, you have to see the karma. Akarmani karma yapasya. Action in non-action. No. Seeing action in non-action. We take the example of a top. All children play top. We are also playing. What do you do? When you do this, top goes on swinging there, it's there. One of the boys, the girls, very small, children, they just go and want to catch the top. Why do they want to go and catch the top? They think top is silent and top is not moving. Just like you take a pen, I'm going to take the top. So, the child thinks that the top is stationary. Top is not in action. But all of us know that top is not stationary. Top is in action. In the so-called stationariness which we are seeing of the top, there is an inner action going on. You have to understand. Take a little another example. Atoms. Matter. We think this is stationary. It's not acting. There is no action in it, we think. But today all scientists know they are made of molecules. Molecules are made of atoms. Atoms are made of neutrons, protons, electrons. And what is happening there? Around the nucleus, electrons are swirling at tremendous speed, speed of light. And such tremendous activity going on in the so-called non-action. This is non-action. It's not doing action. That's what's it. But inside, if you look, there is tremendous action going on. This is seeing the karma in akarma. Similarly, we are seeing that now I am sitting there, the body is silent. Is there any karma going on? Inside we know, a billion cells get created every day. A billion cells get destroyed every day. In 1 minute, thousands and thousands of cells are getting destroyed. Thousands and thousands of cells are all getting created. Since you all came to this hall, all our bodies have changed. You have a new body altogether. This is seeing akarma, seeing karma in akarma. Similarly, you are doing meditation, closing your eyes. Your mind has become silent. Don't think that you have reached the Kaivalya. Don't think that you have reached the silence, total silence. In the apparent silence in meditation, there is a lot of activity going on inside. It's like an underwater world. Outside, the ocean becomes very calm. Or you are in a tank which is fully silent. There are no waves. But inside we know that there is a big world. You have got underwater world museums. You go to Singapore, there is a fascinating museum. In many places we have this underwater world. Earlier we did not know, but once we learned how to dive deep into the ocean, we started seeing big, big world of its own, more fascinating than the world outside. And quite at the bottom, when you cross, go down and down and down, at the bottom we have the diamond. Similarly, in the so-called mind, inner mind, you should go deeper and deeper and deeper. As you go deeper and deeper, you find large number of activities going on, karma going on inside. And that is called kashaya, that's called mala. So in Mandukya said, sakashayam vijaniyat. That kashaya has to be seen. The dirt has to be seen, the imbalance has to be seen. And you have to purify that also. That the deeper cleansing, removal of the deep-rooted stressors, that in the form of samskaras, vasanas, the granthis, they are called chakras in the yogic terminology. All these things you have to remove. Vidyate hrudaya granthi. The granthis has to be shattered. Open up the inner thing and cleanse the inner thing. Then you become completely purified. And in that state of purification, you are reaching the state of highest level. Therefore, to see action in non-action is the highest state. The third secret that Krishna is giving. Many sadhaks, many practitioners always think that they have reached the highest. They went into deep meditation, they were sitting for a large number of hours and hours, and they see the silence. And a very blissful silence, a wonderful awareness. They get into a samadhi, and an ecstatic samadhi, and they think that they have reached the highest. Then they claim, I have become the biggest Gnani. Then I have become the Paramahamsa. Now I am Bhagavan myself. And all claims upon claims. What they have done, they have got a samadhi. That is the eighth limb of the Ashtanga Yoga of Patanjali, in which the mind has become silent, has gone there. But Krishna is cautioning. Says, no, you have not reached the highest. There is a big layer. Patanjali also says, after getting the glimpse of the samadhi, the very ecstatic bliss, there are 8 types of samadhis, he says. Vitarka, Vichara, Ananda, Asmita, Anukama, Sampragnataha, Tadanyaha, Sampragnataha. 8 types of samadhis he taught. You have to go deeper and deeper and deeper. What is meant by deeper? You have to cleanse more and more. You have to purify more and more. And what is the process of purification? Bringing deeper balance. All the dirt had to be removed. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya are all embedded within deeper layers of the mind. When you remove that, then you go to the highest states of consciousness. So that is the third secret Krishna is giving us. Therefore, in the apparent silence of the mind, in the apparent stationaries of the mind, apparent akarma of the mind, don't think that you have reached the highest. When you have deep sleep, don't think that you have reached Kaivalya. Don't think that you have reached the highest perfection. Don't think that you have reached the moksha. Because in sleep, all your personality has been frozen. It is in the form of a seed. Bija nidrayata prajnaha. Sachaturyena vidyate. Shankaracharya comments that in the sleep, everything is in the form of a seed. That seed is going to sprout when you come back from the sleep up. Mind is not working. So, it is the akarma, but it is not the naishkarmya. Similarly, the samadhi, the first samadhi, bhava samadhi, or the sampragnat samadhi, the asampragnat samadhi, no, cannot be the highest. They are all called the sabita samadhi. Ta eva sabita samadhi. Patanjali puts in that sutra. So in all the samadhis, there is bija, there is the seed. What is that seed? That is the kashaya, that the mala is telling. So the purpose of telling this particular secret is you have to see inside and see that we cleanse ourselves completely. That inner cleansing is vital to our growth at the higher and higher levels of consciousness. Without that understanding, you will be completely confused. You may proclaim as a Bhagavan, as a Paramahamsa, as a Mahagnani, or an accomplished, but you are not accomplished. Then you get into all problems and you deteriorate yourself. This is the caution that he gives. Let's contemplate on these thoughts. Sit tight, eyes closed. Relax all parts of the body. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Go deeper and deeper to the very source, subconscious. Recognize the deep-rooted stresses, deep-rooted blocks, obsessions, phobias, fears, greed, jealousy, all hidden inside, like the volcano. Great activity is going on in a volcano, though there is silence outside. मन के बहुत भीतर जाना, अंदर जाते जाते आपके अंदर जो मल है उसको देखना है, मल को शुद्ध करना है. As we go deeper, that wonderful blissful awareness, Anandamaya Kosha. Let us bring out that Ananda with deeper purification and spread the fragrance of that bliss, love and peace to everyone outside. हम सबके अंदर जो महान आनंद है उसको हम बाहर व्यक्त करेंगे, सब लोगों को हम बांटेंगे. जीवन आनंदमय होना चाहिए. नमस्कार मुद्रा.